Hello crafty friends, I have another haul order for you. This one is from Simon Says Stamp. They very nicely sent me an email on, I didn't even know, but apparently it was my anniversary for becoming a customer of theirs, and I got like 10% off coupon code. So, and I didn't realize it, like I just didn't check my emails for ages. And it was like 1 day to go, 24 hours to go, and then my coupon code ended. So anyway, I had like 10% off coupon codes. They're hard to find for Simon Says Stamp, so I wanted to make the most of it, and I got a bunch of things that were in stock. Simon Says Stamp has sort of become my store to buy heavy products, like you know, your paints or anything bulky, because their shipping rates are based on dollar value, not weight. So sometimes well, lots of times it works out way better to buy from them all the bulky stuff. I also get a few stamps that either I can't get anywhere else, or they're ones or twos sort of thing. So I shop around now for crafty stuff. I check the shipping rates, I check sales and all that sort of stuff. I used to just buy everything from Simon Says Stamp because they had spend X amount and get free shipping. But they stopped that a few years ago, so now I'm a little bit more conscious about who I buy from. So I had a coupon this time, and I bought a bunch of stuff from Simon Says Stamp. So first up is this one here. It's been sitting in my cart for like a year. This is the Jane Davenport matte acrylic paint set, and this one is the skin tones. I'm pretty sure it's skin tones or what they're called. Anyway, it comes with 4 paints. And so you've got like 2 different skin tones, like a shading color, and then you've got like your blush and that sort of thing. And then it also comes with the stencil and a paintbrush, so you can sort of have the shape of the face already. You can just, you know, paint in the outline, and then you sort of just color in the rest, or you can use like what they've done. They've taken like a crayon or something and just sort of made some squiggly lines through the stencil. And then you can just pick up a paintbrush and paint without having to actually draw anything. Or yeah, the stencil's like a guide, really. A quick, so you can just start slapping color on. And when I first got in, I don't know, a few years ago, I did a few classes on learning how to, you know, paint faces and all that sort of stuff. And it's really hard to find skin tones in acrylic paint. Like you get, you know, Titan Bluff and mix it with a bit of this and a bit of that, and then and I'm like, why isn't there just a skin tone color? Anyway, luckily Jane Davenport saw this as an issue and created this beautiful set. She is an Australian artist as well. I've got a couple of her books. I haven't done a class yet. It's on my list of things I'd like to do, but I don't really have hours on end to sit there and practice these classes, so I'll wait a little bit longer. They're online classes, they don't expire or anything, so it is a future thing. But in the meantime, when I have a play and I want skin tones, I now have something. So I grabbed this. It's a good deal. And then I think it was like $18 or $19 for the 4 inks and a stencil. So pretty good price point considering you get a paintbrush, a stencil, and 4 paints. And then this one here, I've got it before, and it's magnet paper. This is stuff that you can actually, I mean, I've got it primarily just for craft die storage, really, because, yeah, anyway, you just sort of cut it up and stuff. But I was going to save one of these sheets to actually do some magnet things with, and then have, like, this is the idea, like, you know, create die cut, because I think you can die cut this. We'll see. We're going to give it a go. It does say you can die cut with it. So I thought I'd die cut a few basic shapes or a few critters, and then they can be, I'll color them up and then put them on the fridge for my son to play with and stick to things. That is the idea for one of the sheets in here anyway, because it's white on one side and magnetic on the other side, so you can sort of color it and do all that sort of stuff. So grab this. And then the other boring thing was another pack of storage sleeves, the 50-pack size. I was up to needing another one. I'm nearly run out of the old one. And then I grabbed, sorry, I'm just pulling things out of the box here. This bad boy, the Lawn Fawn paper pad. It's the really rainbow 6x6 inch. I haven't cut it open, but, you know, There's lots of rainbowy color. I try not to buy like beautiful paper, pattern paper is, but I'm not using it as much. I've got quite a bit already in my stash. And yes, but this one is so rainbowy. It's like so perfect that I just had to get this one rainbow, you know, paper pad. So I've got it, and I can totally do lots of fun things. I think these two here are my favorite out of all of them. And yeah, I'm gonna have to actually like use them, not just hoard them, because it's really easy to do with pretty paper. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to frame it. If I'm not gonna use it, I should just frame it. I also grabbed this one. It's some of my favorite things, mixable stencil, and this is the cloud one. I think that's, yeah, it's called Cloud. And what I love about it is that you got 4 different cloud lines, like on each side. So it's basically just a sponge on your own cloud background, and because each side is a different, you know, pattern, they look more natural than using the same stencil over and over again. And so I grabbed this one just to make life nice and easy and look good. What else have I got in here? Ooh, I grabbed some of this. So in my last haul, when I did the Ranger sale, this was sold out, which is unsurprising because there was 25% off Ranger at the time. So I had the little one, and then I just thought, well, you know, got 10% off, I might as well buy the bigger bottle. And then while I was at it, I picked up a few just more alcohol ink colors. Now, so love the look. Haven't tried it yet, guys. I sort of, that's all my things to do. I kind of, because I know it's messy, it's not something I can stop and start with my little 1.5-year-old. So anyway, I just need to find a quiet time to play with these. So the colors I got were Flamingo, Peach Bellini, Turquoise, Denim, and Lemonade. So these ones were back in stock. Again, these ones were out of stock when I did the 25, like the Ranger sale. And I think there's still like 4 more colors that I'd like to get. Plus I want to get the storage tin too, just to keep them all together. I don't think I need all the alcohol ink colors, but I'd like to fill one storage tin with them. And then because they're in a storage tin, they're sort of, you know, it is alcohol ink. I'd like to just, you know, have them all in one place and then pick up the storage tin and go with the project. Also, have you been watching some of the YouTube stuff with them? So the blending solution helps them just mix. So this is the things I've learned. The blending solution helps these colors mix together on the page. And then if you had like 91% or higher, like isopol, I think that's how you pronounce it, alcohol, basically rubbing alcohol, that's what actually thins the ink down, so you can get super like watery looks, like ethereal, really light colors. You sort of just blend it with these ink to get that sort of look. So your alcohol ink lightens, or your rubbing alcohol, I should say, lightens alcohol ink, and the alcohol blending solution blends it. Yeah, so I just thought that was really cool. And there's a lot of I don't know, if you YouTube alcohol ink, there's some really nice examples out there. And I was sort of looking in more of the arts, those who do this as a medium for their art, because you get, I mean, as you know, there's lots on as crafters, but I think it's really neat watching like the professionals who use this as their art, like just seeing what products they use with it just for ideas. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it as nice as them, but it's nice to watch. Anyway, I got me some of those, and then also in this little bag, I finally got myself a Versamark marker pen. I keep saying, oh, I need one of those, and then I always forget to add it to the order, and it's not sitting in my wish list, and it just gets missed. And then I need it at some point in time and think, oh, I should have ordered that by now. Oh, no, I haven't. So anyway, I have now got it, and I like it. And it's embossing. By the way, it's a pen for embossing, so you can just do a line rather than using the pad. And it's, you know, stick embossing powder to it. I got a refill of my multi-matte medium. I put the order in, and then I found my other refill, so now I'm one up. Anyway, that's all good. And then I got some more of these fun themes. I got 4 of them. I know they're so cheap that when you're like trying to fill up the cart to whatever the next shipping bracket is, and I'm like, ooh, but that's not, ooh, I'll get another one of those. Oh, that's a nice color. So I grabbed these ones. I've got, this one here is the pale gold, and that's sort of the dot there. And then this one here is called Gold Coast. And really what it is, it dries clear, and it's just the sparkle in a gold that is the color. So it's a clear drop with gold sparkles in it. And this one here is the Glimmer Drops Dazzling Blue, and it's the same. It's a clear drop with a blue sparkle in it. And then this one here is Glow in the Dark, and I got the Sour Apple, which is very green. For whatever reason, I thought the green would look more like your classic neon yellow glow in the dark. They have a yellow one. I don't know what was in my head when I was doing it. But anyway, it's a cool glow in the dark feature, and it'll be good to put in like being green because of grass and leaves and all that sort of thing. I thought green for glow in the dark because when it's light out, it's green, so I can put it on like a little drop on the end of the tip of the leaf or the glow bug or whatever it happens to be, the grass or something. And then when it turns night, you know, you've still got this. But then I was thinking maybe I should have got the yellow because then I could put it on the stars and then it would still look, anyway. I might have to get the yellow still. But I grabbed a glow in the dark one because I've got that little mini glow in the dark sentiment stamp from Lawn Fawns. Now I can use that to its fullest. This one too, it's from Jane Davenport. It's actually a paintbrush. It's like a travel paintbrush. They had like a little, you know, 2-minute clip on the YouTube channel for Simon Says Stamp, just sort of showcasing this product. It's really cool. It's gold, you know, and then you sort of just, you just pull it out and it sort of just pops up. So it's, when you're traveling, you totally don't ruin your brush tip. It's nice. It feels like a pen. It's super light. Like this is nice and light. And then you just pull it out and suddenly you have, you know, a small pen size of a paintbrush. I think it's really cool. So anyway, it wasn't very pricey. I think it was $5 or something. And travel paintbrushes can get really expensive. So this is a super good alternative. And it's got like, I don't know if it tells you what sort of point it's got on it, but it's essentially, comes to a nice fine point. It's just a round one, and I don't know, maybe it's like a 4 or something, 4 or 6 round brush. Doesn't actually say. I'm just sort of going on it based on looks. But anyway, I really wanted this to take with me while camping or whatever like that, because then I don't have to worry about ruining the tips of my brushes if they get banged around. And then I got a few, you know, stamps and goodies too. So this one is another one that's been sitting in my cart for ages. It's Impression Obsession. And it's watercolor clouds. So it's red rubber and it's cling mounted already. But basically the impression you get is like if you've watercolored clouds, and it's basically just a cheat, so you don't have to do your own. And it's only big enough to like, it covers the width of a standard size card. Like it's, let's measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's about 5.5 inches wide. So it'll cover a standard size card across, and then it's like 2 inches high, sort of thing. So, which is what you need for like the top half of a card, sort of thing. So it's really nice sky. Watercolory backgroundy thingy that I figured I'd finally add to my cart. And it'd be great just to quickly stamp, and there's your backdrop, you know, for whatever critter scene or whatever I'm doing with hills in front and that sort of thing. It's just really quick and easy. And then from Waffle Flower, this one's been out of stock for a while, but they finally came in stock, and it's the pull tabs. So it's just to do your own pull tab. They've got quite a few videos on Waffle Flower's YouTube channel just showing you how to use it, but it comes with the components to make one. You got 3 different size actual tab tops sort of thing, and then you've got these 2 bits, which is the part you actually sort of pull up what you're grabbing, and then these are sort of the mechanisms to actually create the sliding channel sort of thing. So anyway, I really like this as far as an alternative. They've got a few different types of pulled style, I don't know, interactive cards from different companies. This one I really liked because it, you know, you don't see the, you're not creating a slot and then there's a back piece of paper that you have to color in. This sort of just is creating two slits in your background, I guess, and then you sort of attach something in behind, and it sort of works so that you don't actually, sort of slides up and down the top of it. So you're not actually having to work out what you're going to do in the background underneath, or I don't know, it just looks more seamless. It doesn't stand out as much, so I really like this option. These, when you're cutting them apart, just be careful. I was twisting away and I actually bent one of the edges. I flattened it myself or whatever, but I'm like, ooh, sorry, I should be careful, just because it's so narrow just there. So anyway, I thought I'd mention that. Just be careful when you're chopping these apart, and do more chopping, less twisting motions. So I'll just pop all these back in before I lose something. Okay, and then I got a couple of stamps. First up is this one here. I'll just put it on the background so you can see it. Basically, it's this All and Create. I think they're out of the UK. Anyway, they are now being sold from Simon Says Stamp, and I really love this one. It's just, I love the expression of these critters. Like this raccoon going, you know, it's totally like he's caught in a red light sort of thing, or shining a flashlight on him, and then you got this quirky little panda bear that's sort of teetering along, and then the elephant, another little bear, and then this big bunny with this, it's more of a masculine type bunny. Anyway, it's long ears, and another bunny that's sort of looking from behind there, and then you've got a couple of presents, a couple party hats, a balloon. Sentiments are go wild, hip hip hooray, this is your day, party, and then animal. Anyway, I just really liked the illustrations. Like, these guys just are something quirky, something different. I could totally work this with the card. They're not cutesy, so they'll be able to work for maybe boys and that sort of thing. So, just because they're not cutesy. So, anyway, I really want it, so I grabbed it. And then I also picked up this amazing one, Ulterior Dreams, I think that's how you say it. Anyway, it's just a mini tiny stamp set. It's called Mini Narwhal, and I just loved this narwhal. It's just, I don't know, it's super cute narwhal. I just wanted to have it. And it comes with a few different faces to put on it, so it doesn't have a face on it yet. So you got the little one set of face there, another one here, another one there. So you got 4 different options of faces. You can add a mustache. There's a little speech bubble. You can be holding a little wand. It's got some other bubbles and a little starfish to go with it. And then the sentiments are unicorn of the sea and whale hello there. So anyway, I just thought it was really cute. It was like, it's only a $3 stamp set because it's so small and it's super cute. So I want to get it. And lastly, I got this one here from Clearly Besotted, and it's called Fairy Tale Unicorns, and it's got 3 unicorns, and they are all super cute. I think I want to get the dies for this as well, but they were sold out at the time, so I just grabbed the stamp set. And I've got this rainbow with clouds, a little shooting star, another cloud, a heart, and it's live life on the bright side. So anyway, I first saw it, I think Jennifer McGuire did a set of cards with this stamp set, and they were super cute. And it's only half size, so it's not very expensive either. And I've got plenty of coordinating dies to go with unicorns, so no problem there. I love this one that's sitting down. Isn't that cute? I don't know, I just like this illustration. They're just slightly different. Okay, so that is my order, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.